folks. Uh, it's the second day of tasting this cheese from Greece. The brand name is Kourellas, and it is. Yesterday was one made with 70% sheep's milk and 30% cow's milk, and today I'm going to go ahead and try this one here, which is 100% goat's milk. Now, yesterday, this one which I tried, the organic barrel feta, something that really surprised me about it, and I want to try to do something to verify that, is that this was aged in oak barrels for, I believe, 30 days minimum, and I didn't detect any oak flavoring or why it was different from other feta cheeses that I've tried before. So, two Greek cheeses side by side. This is the new one right here. Kourellas says, for a savory treat, eat organic goat cheese. Now, here's the back of this package right here. The ingredients are really hard to read, so I've zoomed in on them. I think that light green color is really not the best color to use on this because it's almost impossible to read the ingredients. I had to put my glasses on. So this one right here has pasteurized organic goat's milk, natural sea salt, vegetarian rennet, lactic acid culture, and of course it contains milk. Now here are the ingredients. I'm always looking for sodium. It's 280 milligrams of sodium with a serving size of 1 ounces. So I won't be eating this whole package either. Now, where is Greneva? Not to be confused with Geneva, Switzerland. Greneva is right here, all the way up on the northwestern coast of Greece. Um, it's a town that looks like it has an absolutely breathtaking, stunning view of the mountains here. Here is a bridge in Greneva. It looks like it would be an absolutely wonderful place to visit. Now, being so surprised that I didn't taste the oak, I decided to follow up with the next video with a different type because I want to taste them side by side, and I already have the oak flavored one or the oak aged one where I didn't pick up on an oak flavor. I already have that opened. So here's this one right here. Organic goat cheese, 100%. All right, looks like your standard issue feta. It was very crumbly. It was hard to cut into blocks like this. The aroma is just feta cheese. All right, so let's go ahead and get a taste of this one here. Okay, this one seems a little bit more dry than yesterday. Um, I can't differentiate between a sheep's milk or a goat's milk feta, apparently. Now, it has all of the saltiness, nice crumbly texture. It's a really good cheese. It is above average. And I believe feta originally came from Greece. So therefore, it's an authentic. I believe some of the cheeses that this company produces are also PDO, um, protected designated origin. I'm going to try one of those here again pretty soon. Now, here is the cheese from yesterday, the barrel aged. Looks just like standard issue feta. Again, it was hard to cut and keep it in little blocks like this because it really wants to crumble easily. Now, let me see again after tasting the other feta cheese from Kourellas if I detect any oak flavoring or oak from the barrel aging. Here we go. It's definitely different. You know what? I'm getting the lemon. I'm still getting the lemon on this, and I'm almost wanting to say a Meyer lemon from originally from China. The reason they're called Meyer lemons in the United States is that Frank Meyer brought them to America. And is the first person to be credited with doing so. Meyer lemons are also very popular in Japan. In fact, there is a specific growing region for Meyer lemons in Japan, in Fujisawa Prefecture, but they're not called Meyer lemons there because Frank Meyer brought ours to America or claimed credit for being first. That's why they're called Meyer here. But I want to try this one more time. I think that I may be able to detect the difference now in doing a side by side tasting. The barrel aged has more of a dry finish, as in a very, very slight oak aging hint. So here's the first one again. This one right here. Uh, this is 100% organic goat cheese from Greneva, Greece, by the Kourellas family. This is a business that started in 1960, and it's still family owned. And even in 1996, they opened the first organic dairy in the history of Greece. So they're front runners. I don't know that I would be able to tell the difference in these. Uh, let's say I did a blind taste test. I don't know that I could tell the difference between goat and sheep feta, honestly. Um, However, after tasting these side by side, if I immediately did a blind testing, I would definitely be able to know there is that much of a difference. Okay, and once again, here's yesterday's organic barrel aged. Let's give this one another shot. I believe it's a step up. The citrus to me is coming through with a bang. If I had to pick which one I like the most between the two, that would be yesterday's organic barrel feta. But that's just in my personal liking because today's is quite unique as well. And I believe that they are of the same level of quality, which justifies giving this one a 7 out of 10, just the same as yesterday. It's such a slight difference that unless you're tasting just cheese by itself, like I'm doing, in order to detect differences, I don't think that anybody's going to know if you put this on a salad which one it is. But it is of high quality, and these are a step up of some store-bought average name brands that I've tried before. There is an elevated quality. There's no doubt about it. These are top shelf. So I enjoyed tasting these. If you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe. There's more to come. Till next time, enjoy your cheese tasting, and peace out from San Francisco. Bye.